Wait, damn. Call Allah Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rikakradash. Salutations to the 1/3 of sealed elect 144,000 saints, the elders, apostles, and the prophets of the house of David. Shalom. Part of me want to stop this video because I don't know how much memory I have. Then another part of me want to just let it go because, it gotta flow through the spirit, So I think I'm going to just let it go. Well, can't really give you a title of this message right now because I want to talk about two subjects. One that's been on my mind since earlier today that I was fired up to do, and I didn't do it. So and the other is something that I just pulled up in scripture just now in Psalms 18. I'll say 11 through just 11 through 12 is another prime example of King Masha not being King David. You see? That man was not King David. The scriptures don't substantiate that at all. And it's amazing to me that you got all these people. You see? All these people in darkness, man. And another thing was, where did the Tupac demon come from? You see? And the spirit was just putting it on me. I'm just pondering these things because these things are near and dear to my heart, man. Hey, man, I'm not going to let nobody I'm affiliated with be in the wrong, and I don't correct their ass, or at least not support them. Probably going to be both. You see? And there's not one man in GMS will stand up for Tupac. You see? Because all these men, their mentality is it's carnal. I ain't never heard them call no other rapper a demon, though. And I heard that from several camps, man. That's how I know it's something that's being pushed. Most likely by Manatazak the cop and the higher ups, though. You see? And a lot of it could be spiritual. Why in the fuck would Tupac come out your mouth as a demon? The man been dead 25 years, man. Come on, man. Cut my dog some slack, man. I can't recall nothing fucked up the man ever did. I don't recall. His music didn't promote violence or drug usage. It did not. All violence in his songs, any violence was in his songs was him doing shit to his enemies. And I got a whole lot of them right here too. My enemies, my enemies, my enemies. So how in the hell is King David gonna come here, nobody know, and die as some beloved old man of old age? Without doing anything significant except presenting to you some people that can't even prove themselves that they're the men that they proclaim to be. Everything is a wait and see process. You got a King David demon, you got a new covenant demon, and something that these other men don't understand that they won't bring up either, but that's not their lot. I'm King David. Nigga, I heard the Tupac demon before the King David demon and the New Covenant demon. Now, that might have didn't mean nothing to you. But I want answers when you throwing a dead man that's been dead for 25, damn near 30 years under the bus, man. I think he's going to come back in that 30th year. That's like 3 more years. I hope not, but because I'm hoping sooner than that, but I understand at least a couple of more years, but that ain't shit, bro. That ain't no time, man. My body is going through all kind of And it's not nothing painful. It's just this grievous, loathsome stomach disease, which is inflammation. Sometimes my spit be so thick, y'all, it gets stuck in my throat right here, and I damn near choke on it because it won't come up. I have personal shit with my stool for years that I won't talk about because it's personal. You see? But I looked in one of these precepts of this grievous stomach disease in the book of Psalms, and it translated at the bottom to that thing of Belial. Now, Belial is a big time demon. Uh, it's this channel I used to watch, Legends of History, and the dude was talking about Belial, and that's the first time I ever heard of Belial. And soon as I seen it, I said, Belial. He called it Belial. No, motherfucker, that's Belial. He lied out. But the Tupac demon, back to that. Remnant Say 144, through my research, I see he's one of these elders. You see? Vegas, Vegas sit downs is an elder. Ain't it ironic? All these people was in the smoking gun video. Info Doc 2, Vegas sit downs, and Remnant Safe. And Shalom Israel 777. I don't know, but he probably an elder too. I got 4 elders as hidden users in my YouTube studio, y'all. I'm telling y'all, these dudes are behind this, man. And it's only a matter of time, y'all, because I am King David, and they know that already. I think they know. Ironically, you didn't see Manatazak the cop in the smoking gun video. Because some things the spirits spoke to me, I would assume, or some things that came across my mind. I don't even know how to feel about that, man. My mind is made up on putting Manatazak the cop to sleep. Hopefully that can get by you out. Can that go? Or would that be considered something? Rock his ass to sleep. See? But and the other thing, like I said, I wanted to talk about. When you read the book of Psalms, it's damn near the whole book of Psalms is future prophecy, man. And just today, I got pages that's burnt, right? I don't know what happened, but part of the scripture burnt up. So I hadn't read these scriptures in a while because of that. But then today, for whatever reason, I started reading them, and it didn't. The parts that's burned off, I just automatically know, because it's letters leading into those parts. You see. But anyway, we're going to start at 5. Psalms 118 and 5, and we're going to stop at 12. Okay. I called upon the Lord in my distress, and He answered me and set me in a large place. The Lord is on my side. Who shall I fear? What can man do unto me? The Lord taketh my part and help me. Therefore I shall see all my desires on them that hate me. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. It is better to trust in the Lord than put confidence in princes. I'm doing the lesson right now.
In your top.
I'm doing the lesson right now. As soon as I get through with it, I'm going to holler at you. I'm recording right now.
I'm gonna be better out.
You look like you been on vacation in Hawaii, nigga.
Nah, I just go up there fucking around the nigga stand, nigga. I say,
You said, fuck it, I'm going to take a little walk.
man,
I was going to come up there and holler at you anyway today, man. I done thought you...
I still do that couple nights. I ain't see you around the
Man, nigga, they cut my lights off, man. Over there.
No.
And then it rained yesterday, so I had to kind of move around and make some... Huh?
Tripping.
They don't have no lights in the front no more.
Oh, they took the lights off.
The whole parking lot. They got some shit in there, cuz that shit look like nighttime cameras, bro. I ain't lying.
Dog time.
Yeah, but when I went and looked in today, they all the old lights, they switched them out with some new shit. That shit look like cameras, man. That's what it looked like to me. Yep.
Back around.
All right, fam.
In the top. I know they have
Yep.
your business.
Yep. Better is to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. It is better to put trust in the Lord than put confidence in princes. Now here we go, y'all. Actually, it's 10, 11, and 12, okay? Compassed, if you look at the bottom, it translates into surrounded, okay? All right? And this is speaking of future tense because King David was never surrounded by nations when in the past. Actually, King David sought refuge in other nations in the past. And then when King David got on, he went back and kicked their ass immediately. They ain't never had King David surrounded. Saul was the main problem then. See? So this is not speaking in no time in the past, and it's not even time stamped. Psalms 117. You see? And 10. All nations surrounded me about, but in the name of the Lord will I destroy them. You see what I'm saying? I just told y'all, this is not talking about the past because no nations had me surrounded in the past, man. I sought refuge in other nations. Okay? I sought refuge in other nations and in the wilderness. You see? It is better. Okay. I didn't went too far up. All nations compass me about, but in the name of the Lord will I destroy them. They surround me about. Yeah, they surround me about, but in the name of the Lord will I destroy them. It's a lot. They compass me about like bees. That's very interesting that would be right there. And it's a precept to it. I might want to look into that for just personal reasons. Yeah. They surrounded me about like bees. Man, y'all niggas is some shit. And I know y'all done read this for me. Y'all like, what the fuck? Okay. They can pass me about, but in the name of the Lord will I destroy them. They surrounded me about like bees. They are quenched as fire of thorns. For in the name of the Lord will I destroy them. You see? Thou hast thrust sore at me, which means hard. Thou hast thrust severely. Sore means severely. Thou hast thrust severely at me that I might fall. But the Lord helped me. This is talking about all the nations, man. Say, man, they dropping chemtrails on me at night. This same shit I was saying about how they done cut my lights off and moved me to the back. I thought about that shit, man. You can do your thing better with your chemicals, man. Way better with your chemicals, man. If you got me, this shit they dropping on me, that shit coordinated, y'all. And the way they always drop it is always offset. And they got the wind factor and all that shit involved, man, like a sniper, man. They drop these motherfucking chemicals on the nigga, man. You think that shit going everywhere, but that's technically. They done did it everywhere already. It's in your skin too, man. This is talking about future events, as the scriptures clearly indicate. It's talking about future events, and this is another indicator that King Masha is not King David. And why Tupac got to be a demon? What can you say bad about Tupac? Because what I've heard, this is how you know this is a doctrine, y'all. They all said the same thing. Yeah, that's that only God can judge me spirit. That's that Tupac demon. These niggas think they gonna judge Machiavelli, man. Nigga, over my dead soul, nigga. On what merit? Is that all you got? For real, man. Because if you was to ask him not to act the cop, he gonna say some old narcissistic shit. Man, it was a demon, he made trash music. He might say some shit like that, man. They hate Tupac, man. Because they hate Yahweh Shah. Just like they hate King David. I saw a man from the One Body, man, talk about me right in my face. Standing there with my uniform on, introduce myself as King David. As KD. Yeah, King David. This nigga got 30 wives, want another nigga wife. Boy, I tell you. But I'ma just leave it alone. Nigga, you seem a little vexed. And King Solomon came out of that. You don't consider that? I think a new covenant came out of that too, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna go read that. I think so. Man, what if that's so, man? That'll be a trifecta, man. You niggas busted all the way around the board. I think a new covenant came out of that. And your son will be my son? Make a new a deal. How you gonna make a deal with a nigga that he in the wrong? Cause the Most High control everything. I was meant to be with B. You got niggas 2,000-3,000 years later supposed to be a man of the Lord, speaking upon King David in a derogatory way about some shit that ain't got shit to do with him. I don't think you Azariah. See? The Tupac demon. Yeah, that's that only God can judge me spirit. Well, I'm King David, only God can judge me. You can rebuke me, bitch, but I got what's called scriptomatic immunity. And if you rebuke me, bitch, you better be in the right. Your name ain't Nathan, you better get the fuck out my face. The fuck you doing talking to me anyway? You ain't my mans. See? Allah Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua Bahashem Rikakwadash. Salutations to the 1/3, the sealed elect, the 144,000 saints, the elders, apostles, and the prophets of the house of David. Shalom.